So two guys tried to bomb a protest that was happening outside of Mayor Mamdani's house. They threw IEDs into the crowds and at police officers, and they yelled Aloha Akbar. And now we find out that they have actually pledged their allegiance to ISIS. But Mamalama Ding Dong has said it's a white supremacy problem.
This was a vile protest rooted in white supremacy.
I'm probably going to butcher these names, but they're terrorists, so I really don't care.
To be honest, I'm less concerned with you butchering people's names than I am with what you just did in that clip. You cut away really fast there. Let's take a look at what Mayor Mamdani was actually saying here.
Saturday, a protest was held outside Gracie Mansion, where I live with my wife, Rama. Neither of us were home at the time. This was a vile protest rooted in white supremacy entitled Stop the Islamic Takeover of New York City.
Huh. That's curious. It's almost as if you dishonestly edited that clip to make it seem like Mayor Mamdani was talking about the bomb throwers when he was clearly talking about Jake Lang and his crew. But why would you do that?
But sure, white supremacy is the problem. It's definitely not attacks like the 2024 Election Day Oklahoma plot that was foiled, or the Phoenix Pride Parade bombing plot that was foiled, or the Houston military attack that was foiled, or the successful New Orleans truck ramming in 2025 that left 14 people dead, or the Michigan Halloween mass casualty plot that was foiled, or the Fort Worth, Texas bomb threat that was foiled, or the shooting of our National Guardsman in D.C. that left one of them dead after he yelled Aloha Snack Bar. Or the March 2026 Austin bar shooting that left 2 people dead and 14 people wounded, and they found a Quran in his car and he was wearing a Property of Allah sweatshirt. But yeah, white supremacy is definitely the problem.
Okay, so you basically did it to say, look, Mayor Mamdani claimed these guys were white supremacists. He clearly didn't. And he clearly is trying to deflect away from Muslim extremism as a serious problem, except he didn't do that either. So let me go full racist and list a bunch of terror attacks by Islamists as if they are the only or even the main problem that we face in regards to domestic terror. Well, if we're making lists, this can go both ways. How about the Great Replacement Theory believing white supremacists who shot up a Buffalo grocery store in May of 22, killing 10, injuring 3? Or the failed kidnapping plot on Gretchen Whitmer in 2020? Or the El Paso Walmart shooting in 2019 where a white supremacist went on a killing spree against Hispanics, killing 23 and injuring 22? How about the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting where an anti-Semite killed 11 and injured 6? Or the 2018 mail bombing plot by a right-wing extremist that was foiled? Or the 2020 attacks in California by the Boogaloo Boys, killing a federal protective security officer and a sheriff's deputy? Or the foiled Garden City bombing plot where 3 members of a militia group called the Crusaders plotted to bomb an apartment complex and mosque housing Somali immigrants. Or the Jacksonville Dollar General shooting where a man with an AR-15 style rifle marked with swastikas killed 3 black people. Or the foiled Baltimore power grid attack where 2 members of a neo-Nazi group were charged with plotting to destroy electrical substations surrounding Baltimore in an attempt to completely destroy the city. Or the Escondido, California synagogue shooting by a right-wing anti-Semitic extremist that killed 1 person and injured 3. It seems quite ironic that you're playing hide the ball while falsely claiming that's what Mayor Mamdani was trying to do, especially when we have clear data that homegrown right-wing terror incidents are more numerous and less often foiled than such attacks by Islamists in the U.S. I guess my point is violent extremism is a problem no matter what quarter it originates from. So instead of making lists trying to impugn the character of this or that community, maybe we can do better than sitting here playing into the divide and conquer narrative.
This was fun, y'all. Have a day.
I don't know if I would use the same verbiage, but if not fun, definitely at least illuminating. I've got a little more to say on this one, so let's put a pin in it, and we'll come back to it here shortly.